In this video, we will dive into what if Dr. Doom had not become a supervillain. What if the world's most dangerous villain was never a villain at all? What if Victor Von Doom, the man feared as a tyrant, a sorcerer, a monster, had made a different choice? In Marvel's What If issue number 22, we are introduced to the Victor Von Doom of Earth-808. Many readers already know the history of Doom's origin, but why do the Watcher observe Victor's life from Earth-616? He watches Victor's childhood, where he grew up in a gypsy camp in his home country of Latveria, a broken land ruled by despots, torn by poverty and fear. His mother died when he was very young, and he was raised by his father. Victor's father, Werner von Doom, was a healer among the tribe and was ordered by the Baron of Latveria to cure his dying wife. Sadly, Werner was not able to save the Baron's wife. In retaliation, the Baron ordered his men to kill him and the people of the gypsy camp. Werner had no choice but to flee with his son, Victor. As they hid in the countryside, Werner froze to death while trying to keep Victor warm. Victor was later found lying in the snow next to his dead father by a family friend. Back at their campsite, an angry Victor vowed revenge on the Baron for the death of his family. Years later, while attending Empire State University, Victor met Reed Richards, the man who would later become Mr. Fantastic and his arch-rival. He caught Reed Richards in his room, looking through his notes. In anger, he ordered Reed to leave, but Reed was trying to explain an error he discovered in Victor's calculations. Victor refused to listen to Reed's warning. In the university labs, Victor connected himself to a machine that would take his soul to the netherworld. But the experiment took an unexpected turn as the machine exploded. The explosion disfigured Victor's face and body and also damaged his soul. After being expelled from the school, Victor went down a dark path that would turn him into Dr. Doom. But in this universe, Victor took a different path. He listened to Reed's warning about his calculations. Reed discovered what Victor was attempting and volunteered to assist him. With Victor connected to the machine, but this time with Reed Richards by his side. The experiment worked perfectly. Victor's soul left his body and explored the netherworld. He was surrounded by stars and planets. He heard nothing but the screams of a woman, his long-dead mother calling out his name. Back in the real world, Reed observed Victor beginning to shake violently. Desperate to save him, Reed wanted to switch off the machine, but he had to wait for Victor's soul to return. Just then, Reed saw a light moving toward Victor's body, his soul returning. Reed quickly shut down the machine and rushed to Victor's side. Victor told Reed he could hear the voice of his mother. He discovered that she had been executed for witchcraft and that her soul was now damned to the netherworld for all eternity. She also told him that he was the heir to the throne of Latveria. Victor decided to leave America to claim what was rightfully his. He traveled the world, learning not just science but magic as well. He met professors who taught him of the supernatural and witchcraft. He climbed the mountains of Tibet to find a cult of monks, masters of arcane arts and quantum physics alike. He learned everything they knew and became their master. The monks helped Victor forge a suit of armor made of gold. It contained the devices he had designed. Instead of an iron mask, he was presented with a golden helmet, making him a knight. Then, Victor christened himself as Doom. Using the enhancements in his suit, he flew to a nearby cave where he conducted an ancient ritual. Using forbidden potions and spells, he called out the ruler of hell itself, Mephisto. He chanted that he defied the Lord of Demons and demanded the release of his mother's soul. At that moment, her spirit floated from his cauldron into the heavens. Doom had finally rescued his mother from torment. However, Doom's actions did not go unnoticed. The Lord of Hell, Mephisto, was filled with rage. He sensed that a soul was stolen and that a mortal was behind it. He used his powers to locate Doom and swore he would have his revenge. Doom returned to Latveria and witnessed his people being forced into hard labor. He made his way to the castle to confront the ruler of his land. Within the royal castle, Prince Rudolfo listened to requests from his subjects. An old man pleaded that the taxes were too high and that he needed the money for his wife's medical care. The prince became enraged. He ordered the old man to be imprisoned. Then Doom charged into the throne room. Rudolfo called for his guards. The golden-armored hero battled the guards, using both his technology and magic to defeat them. The prince ordered his men to shoot, but Doom had created a force field. A bullet ricocheted off the shield and struck the prince. As the prince lay dying, his guards called for the royal physician, but the prince refused. He knew he was going to die. Doom offered to help, but was rejected. With his last breath, the prince tried to speak of a great secret, but Doom interrupted, declaring himself the rightful heir to the throne. The fatal bullet finally ended the prince's life. Deep in the underground prison, Doom freed the gypsy prisoners, including Valeria, a young woman he had loved since childhood. Weeks later, the people of Latveria embraced a new life under Victor Von Doom. Farmers were no longer forced to slave away. Doom created robot farmers to improve their lives. The steel industry flourished, aided by Doom's technological advancements. Victor's life was complete when he married Valeria. As the newlyweds drove through the cheering city, for the first time in his life, Victor was truly happy. He was their king. He had a queen. His mother's soul was free. What more could he ask for? But fate took an unexpected turn. A strange fog covered the city. Victor and Valeria heard a chilling voice. Valeria asked Victor to hold her as the temperature dropped, turning the air ice cold. Doom attempted to dispel the fog with magic, but suddenly it vanished, along with Valeria and the entire city. Doom believed he had been transported to an asteroid, but how or by whom, he did not know. Then came Mephisto. Doom demanded answers. Mephisto revealed an orb that contained not only the entire nation of Latveria, but the souls of every man, woman, and child. Doom asked why. Mephisto reminded him that Doom had stolen a soul from him. Now, he had taken the souls of his countrymen in retribution. Furious, Doom attacked Mephisto with blasts from his power gloves, but they were useless. Mephisto struck Doom with dark magic. Doom raised a shield, but Mephisto used his own powers against him, shrinking the shield until it began to crush Doom. Luckily, Doom had hidden controls in his suit to deactivate the shield. As he prepared to strike again, Mephisto slapped him down with backhand. Standing over him, Mephisto cast a spell to drain Doom's life force, weakening him. He mocked Doom and made him a proposition. Holding the orb, Mephisto said, to restore his people and his country, Doom must return his mother's soul and also the soul of Valeria. If Doom agreed, Latveria would be freed. Doom couldn't accept, but Mephisto offered a second deal. For Valeria's and his mother's freedom, Doom must offer his own soul instead. On his knees, Doom struggled with the choice, with Mephisto breathing down his neck, taunting him with the impossible decision. Doom finally answered. He said the world needed him as its protector. Before Doom could speak further, Mephisto vanished, and so did the fog. As the mist cleared, Doom found himself back in the car, but Valeria was gone. He suspected she had been taken by Mephisto. He returned to the castle. Years passed. Once a year, Doom locked himself away, trying to recreate the spell that had freed his mother. But each time, demons warned him not to continue, or risk losing his own soul. That night, his old friend Boris wandered the castle, hoping Victor had given up his dangerous quest. He found Doom once more, defeated again. Haunted by the thought of Valeria trapped in hell, Doom knew he would have to wait another year to try again. He screamed to the skies. Doom will not rest until his beloved is free. If you enjoyed this story, like and subscribe to Pages of the Multiverse for more multiverse stories.